So, have you ever wondered where AI gets its training data from? Well, most AI models are trained on something called Common Crawl. It's a massive archive of the entire web, over 600 million domains. And this is not some obscure dataset. OpenAI used it for GPT, Anthropic used it for Claude, Google, Meta, Amazon, they all pull from this. So, if you want the models to actually know about your brand, your content needs to be in this archive. But it's not just about being in or out, it's also about how much of your site is getting captured. You might have 1,000 pages on your site, but only 50 of them end up in the archive, or 500, or all of them. That depends on how often Common Crawl visits you. They're a non-profit, they don't have infinite resources, and with hundreds of millions of sites to cover, they have to prioritize. And it turns out they use a metric to decide who gets crawled more often, and that is called Harmonic Centrality. You can think of it like this. Your domain sits somewhere in a massive web of links. Harmonic Centrality measures how connected you are to the rest of the web, how many short paths exist between you and everybody else. The more connected you are, the lower your rank. The lower your rank, the more often Common Crawl visits your site. So why does this matter? Well, because when OpenAI trains the next version of GPT, they'll be pulling from the Common Crawl archives. If your site was crawled frequently, more of your pages are in those archives. More pages means more training data. More training data means that the model actually recognizes your brand. And if it's seen you before, it trusts you. Before it even searches the live web, it already knows who you are. But if your Harmonic Centrality rank is poor, Common Crawl barely touches your site. You might have 10,000 pages, for example, but only a few hundred get archived. The model trains on almost none of your content, and when somebody asks ChatGPT for recommendations in your industry, you're not even in the running. And it's not because your content is bad, it's because the model never learned that you even existed. Now, the good news is that you can check how you're performing right now. Meta created this great free tool to look up your domain, see where you rank, and compare yourself to competitors who maybe are getting cited more than you. And if there's a gap between your Harmonic Centrality and your PageRank, you've found something to work on. And we're adding this metric directly into LLMrefs AI search analytics too. Remember, Harmonic Centrality can actually be more important than PageRank when thinking about building backlinks for AI search optimization. And I've just finished my full write-up of this new metric. You can read about how to optimize for Harmonic Centrality and how it can help you get mentions and citations in AI responses. The link will be in the top of the comments.